my talk show with you. Have you ever wanted to ask me questions about my sex life? Ha! Well, now's your chance. Come and get me. Oh my gosh, I had a stressful day today, so I'm excited to just sit back and relax and answer your preguntas, questions. Do you have a question for me? Oh, why is Swiper always taking your stuff? I'm not sure why Swiper is always taking my stuff, but I suspect he has a grave problema de drogas, a serious drug problem. Maybe it has to do with our country's epidemia de opioides, opiate epidemic. Or maybe he's just a dispositivo literario, a literary device. I have ADD, so that's why my mind's all over the place. Whew. Any other questions? Ooh, right now I'm watching a fantastic video on a website called Pornhub. It's so a question. Abby Tarbit. Oh my God, October 26th is my birthday. Dora, can I get a birthday shout out? Sure. Feliz cumpleaños, Abby Tarbit. Happy birthday. Like I was saying, I was on Pornhub today and there was a huge comment fight. Have you ever gotten into a comment fight on Pornhub? Oh, another question. Daisy love mustache. I love mustache too. What's your favorite Spanish word? My favorite Spanish word would have to be chinga tu madre. Fuck your mom. Fluffy Puffy Kitty Wow wants to know, what are some sex tips? Wear protection, or just do anal so you don't get pregnant. Where are Isa, Benny, the big red chicken, Tico? Great question. Isa, Benny, the big red chicken, Tico, están muertos. They're dead. What are you going to be for Halloween? I'm going as someone from Cuento de Siervas, The Handmaid's Tale. Either that, or I'm going as Sexy Dora. dinner date with Caillou. Caillou and I met up for cena y una película, dinner and a movie. First, he made me drive him to un restaurante de carne asada, Arby's. When we were at Arby's, he got into a pelea con el cajero, fist fight with the cashier. Then I got in a peleo con algún tratando de detenerlo, fist fight with someone trying to break it up. We fled Arby's before the cops came, and I thought we were going to the movie theater, but he took me to a hardware store to buy a martillo, a hammer. He's in the hospital now. Ooh, do you ever get hungry when you talk? I get hungry when I talk all the time. What should I order? Oh, another question from Booter Boy. Do you have a dildo? I have 29 dildos and a pickle, one that hasn't been chopped up. How about you? Oh, another question from Nintendo Fangirl 99. Why isn't Swiper in prison yet? Oh, that's easy, because he gets raped every time he goes to prison. Any more questions? What countries are you from? Well, if we're speaking geographically, I'm from the Estados Unidos, the USA. But ethnically, I'm Mexican. Or so they tell me. Where are you from? Nuri Pinedo. Do you try acid? Of course I do. Acid is a scientific component just like the air. And I don't know about you, but people need air to survive. And I want to survive. I have a question from Joshua Nicholas Jordan. Should I get a sugar daddy? Or as I like to call them, papi de azúcar. And the answer is, of course! I'm surprised I don't have one. I guess I'm just not sweet enough. I'll take a sugar mommy though. Diomi Alicia, are you having kids? Well, I hope not. That's why I've only been having anal sex recently. It's the surest way to not get pregnant. Answer your question? Nicholas Walker, is this pre-recorded? No. If it was, I would be eating a lot more than I already am. So, is it foggy where you are today? It's so foggy where I am. But that's okay, because internally I'm a ball of sunshine. Cole Gertrude Norstiek, how's rehab going for you? Do you even go since that one time? The answer is no, because I found a solution that's greater than rehab, and that is Dios, God. Dominique Watts, did you ever go to college? job, minus my part-time job at Kmart, a house, a camera, a car that hasn't been crashed, parents who respect him, good credit, a clean police record. He's not banned from any stores at the mall. He's even allowed into all the other countries. He doesn't have a court date this Tuesday. He has a liver that isn't failing, and he's hepatitis free. Yeah, I love that indie band Hanson. Don't you? Green Gobbler. Did you see Venom? Every day. Are you going to get married eventually? Do you want to get married, Nintendo Fangirl 99? Because if so, I'm in! Rocco Cypher 8945448 wants to know, hey Dora, what is your favorite Nicktoon? Mine is Rocco's Modern Life. Me too! Bop bop be dop doo bop doo dop bop bat doo bop doo ya doo dop 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 doo bop 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 dop. Tony equals Nexus. Are you gonna earn money from Twitch? I sure hope so, because right now I'm in deuda. Big ass debt! Gina Noel, I have a Spanish exam on Monday. Any tips? Learn the goddamn language! Bop dop 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 doo bop doo dop bop bop. Has anybody here ever met Hanson? If so, please message me. Oh, another question. Do you have any advice on getting a job? I would say, be yourself, except everyone tells me, don't, Dora! Bop bop be dop doo bop doo dop bop bop doo bop 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 yeah. Bop dop bop dop doo bop be dop doop 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 doop. Brett wants to know, how much debt are you in? Oh, I just happen to have the figure right in front of me. I owe $5,783,902 to the Target on Culver City. I stole all their shit. Another question from Samantha Montemayor. What's your career now, Dora? You know, I was asking myself that same question, and I think my career now is a coche de vida, a life coach. Isn't that what I'm doing now, guys? Bop dop dop de doo bop boo dop bop bop doo bop 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 doo doo doo. Have you ever been maced by the cops? Which time? The time I was in an alley, or the time that I was running nude through the sand dunes? Both were yes. Marisol Vanegas wants to know, do you have tips for getting into a relationship? Well, the biggest tip is be broken so someone can fix you. Works for me every time. Randy Marsh, what's your opinion regarding the Federal Reserve's ability to manipulate U.S. currency? Manipulation under any circumstance is malo. Bad. do you get crossfaded? I don't even know what that means, but I'll say sure to sound cool. Is that me doing multiple drugs at the same time? Because if so, C. Faye El Cabuso wants to know, when are you going to have a concert? Finally, the best question of the night. I was going to ask you if anybody knows Hanson because I want to go on a tour with Hanson. Can you imagine me and Hanson together on a stage? Boy, it would be like the Beatles and the Spice Girls coming together at once. Andrea Fuentes Sanchez, are you drunk right now? Define drunk. I can't drive a car because I drank too much, but am I drunk? I'd say I'm in a happy place. Yeah, I'm wasted. Are you drunk? Can you sing your theme song to my little sister? Sure! Dora. Dora. She's 24 years old now. Dora. Dora. She's fun. She's fun. I forgot the goddamn song. Tell her I'm sorry. Tell her I love her. And, another question from Prison Break Fan 18. That's a risky username. Do you like Back to the Future? Please answer this question. I love Back to the Future. My first crush was Christopher Lloyd. I masturbated to him constantly as a child. Did you masturbate to Christopher Lloyd? Prison Break? Oh, another question. Channel Magic. Dora, what's your favorite childhood memory? My favorite childhood memory was when I broke my arm and my father made me swim in a swimming with a broken arm and I was behind everybody, and that's the only memory I have of my entire childhood. Lady Vandell, my mommy says she wishes you were dead. Hooray! Me too! Daisy Love Mustache, are you friends with other cartoons? Great question. I'm friends with that girl named Josie from Josie and the Pussycats. How about you? Dora, what happened to your brother and sister? One got poisoned and another got dragged in a car race. Dragged to death, that is. Do you have dead siblings? How many times did you get fired, Dora? Well, I don't see it as getting fired because I don't believe in firing. I see it as being let go to find other opportunities. But the answer is 192 times. I don't think she's reading Facebook comments. Ha! Wrong! I'm reading yours. I can't wait your old granny version, Dora, without teeth and white hair. How will you sound like? Probably like this! I'm staying young forever, bitch, or I'm going out! Marcelina wants to know, do you believe in Santa Claus? Of course I believe in Santo Nicolas. Who doesn't? If you don't, then you're the devil. Has anyone ever met Santo Nicolas? Christine Jemima, Kensiwa wants to know, hi Dora, where is your mom? My mom's out busting her ass making money, like a great mom that she is. Where's your mom? Oh, I should probably not ask that in case she's muerta. Dead! Another question. Have you ever got in trouble when you were in high school? No, not really. Not too bad. Nothing like now. I'm a real fuego contenedor. A dumpster fire. Question. Why don't you beat up Swiper? Why don't you beat up Swiper? You know how hard it is going around trying to do stuff while a fox tries to take everything from you? I know the freaking Swiper sound. I got my ears peeled. I'm always on alert, like a ninja for that shiz. I'm doing the best I can. Todos en internet piensan que lo saben todo. Everybody on the internet thinks they know everything. Pero lo que no sabes es empatía. But what you don't know is empathy. How did the homeless problem get so bad? Ask Mayor Garcetti. He's planning on running for president, so he better goddamn know. How did Backpack die? Backpack se cayó un tramo de escaleras. He fell down a flight of stairs. It was an accident. But then again, everything happens for a reason. Catherine Elizabeth McKay Jocelyn, did you kill Backpack? Maybe in my mind. JC, Dora, when will you visit the Philippines? Send me money and I'll be there. Here's an idea, Swipe. Everything you can from Swiper, and maybe you'll be less poor. Great thinking, Nikki Renee. I'll pocket that. Can you help me with my cocksuck? Oh, sorry. Can you help me with my cooking? I suck at it. I thought that said something else. And the only thing I can make cooking is those lean cuisines in the microwave. So buy a bunch of that. Whew. I gotta get my mind out of the gutter. Hey Dora, I named my dog after your boy Diego. That's great! I wish I was responsible enough to have a dog one day. Oh, another question. Hey Dora, is your parents still mad at you? They haven't spoken to me in 20 years. Dora, what are you doing with your hands under the table? You dirty kid, you already know the answer to that. Ah! Katie Molinaro! Hey Dora, are you high? Hey Katie, are you ever not high? Katie and I go back. going books now. Hey Dora, do you ever listen to Boots? In my dreams. Hey Dora, who cuts your hair? This really expensive stylist that I blackmailed in West Hollywood. I've been telling her I want to do a pixie cut, but she tells me I can't say what she tells me, so that's why I have this haircut. Hey Dora, how are you feeling after your aborción? Provocado. Abortion. It's like it never happened. Politics, am I right? Alyssa, do you have another change of clothes? Look, Alyssa, life's not all about what you're wearing on the outside. It's what you're holding on the inside. And I'm holding the best thing anybody can hold. Crazy! Cole, Dora, have you ever started a Gofundme page? No, maybe I should start one right now. Go fund the rest of my life. Now, seriously, start one for me and start giving me money. I'll shout out your name as you donate money. Hey Dora, how did you survive high school? I need advice. Well, here's the advice. I didn't. I'm a dropout, bitch. This was before the internet, so you could tell people you graduated and they wouldn't know. Don't try it now, though. They can find you. Do you ever receive brutal punishment days from Mommy and Papi? Brutal punishment days? What is this brutal punishment days? I need to find out about it because it sounds like fun. Green Gobbler, do you scare people by talking to the audience? Well, I can't see them, so I don't know. You scared? ¿Tienes miedo? Paul Stouffer, are you broke? Paul, I'm rich in spirit, and that's what counts when we all die from this earth. Because you can't take that dough with you. Remember that, kids. You can't take that dough with you. Will you ever go out with Caillou again? Sure, if he pays. I'm never one to say no to a meal. You been to Popeyes lately? It's been a minute for me, but I love it. Do you have a celebrity crush? Another best question. My celebrity crush is this former Secretario de Estado, the former Secretary of State, Colin Powell. I saw him once on the tram at the Dulles airport. He was sitting across from me, and I kept staring at him, and I told my mama, that's Colin Powell, and she said, Dora, stop making up stories. I said, no, it's Colin Powell. So I just kept staring at him, and then when we got up, he said to me, you have very nice eyes. Taco Bell. Chalupas, anyone? Hey, go fund me some chalupas, bitches. Are you taking care of business? Every goddamn day of my life, bitch! Remember that song, Taking Care of Business? Is that how the song goes, or is that wrong? Anyways, here's another one. Filippo wants to know, hey, Dora, wanna have some berenjena? I think he means his cock. Ah! Okay, sure. Aha wants to know, what do you think about Diego being in love with the camera? I think he's delusional. Who's in love with inanimate objects? I kind of love crystals though, do you? When will you stop being a train wreck? Never! Have you been to Tijuana and seen the donkey show? No! But one time I went to Cancun and saw people being arrested for braiding hairs illegally. Is that close? Question. Have you ever kissed/gone on a date with Boots? I've never gone on a date with Boots or kissed him because he's a mono, a monkey. Interspecies sexual romantic relations follows under the category of bestialidad. Bestiality. Did you know that bestiality is still legal in 13 states? Say them with me, everybody. Hawaii, New Mexico, Texas, Wyoming, Montana, Nevada, Ohio, Kentucky, Virginia, West Virginia, New Jersey, Vermont, and New Hampshire. some gangsta drugs. How many times have you been to rehab? Technically, once. If you count the times that I went in just to chill, 59. What is the easiest part about being a grown-up? Probably being able to eat cookies for breakfast. Simple kind of life, kids. Hey, Dora, do you have a boyfriend now? Well, I thought I had 12, but then I found out those are just men that I stalk. How many fistfights have you been in? Who can count that high? I'm about to take off my hoops now, bitch. Jennifer Cruz wants to know, have you ever been in love? One time I thought I was in love with someone named Johnny, but then I found out he's just my shadow. So no. How many times have you been in deep shit? Approximately 7,052. Another question. What is cocaine like? Okay, kids, don't do cocaine. Cocaine is like olfateando un ataque al corazón, snorting a heart attack. It's like thinking every bad idea is a great one. I have that problem enough already. Cocaine is also like demasiado caro, way too expensive. Plus, my friend snorted way too much cocaine and got un agujero en su nariz, a hole in her nose. The hole is on the inside, but it still don't look good on the outside. Every time she sneezes, it sounds like a train's coming through the room. Dora, have you been tased? Not yet. Wanna try? Have you ever thrown a chair at a TV when an annoying cartoon came on? No, just my dead brother. Before he died. Hey, Dora, what are you putting in your coffee? Nothing inappropriate? Marianne Santiago, what drugs have you tried already? Probably the easiest question would be like, what drugs haven't you tried? I haven't tried snorting tables. That's it. Angelique said, I think she tried all the drugs. That's right. And if you count gasoline, yep. Giko Hieronymo Lay wants to know, Dora, can I court you? Boy, that would be a change of pace. The only court I'm used to is the one I gotta go to on Tuesday, if you know what I mean. Ha! Shay Shay, can we be friends? With a name like Shay Shay, we can be anything you want to be. How much weed do you smoke in a year? How much weed do you smoke in a year? will you go to Vallarta with me? I don't know what Vallarta is, but I always say, don't go. It's a grocery store. Oh, hell yeah! What's your favorite beer? Probably the one of the American founder, Samuel Adams. Is that right? I don't look at the labels. Dora, what is the meaning of life? This is a question I've asked myself many times growing up. And you know what the meaning of life is? The meaning of life is giving life meaning. I read that at a Starbucks cup once when I was homeless. Dora, what is your safe word? My safe word is rape! It's a good one. People come. Hey, Dora, do you get road rage? Do you get fucking road rage, Carlos Eduardo Gonzalo, motherfucker? Not really. Have you ever gone to a rave? I went to a rave in the basement of the Montgomery Mall once. But then I just found out it was just a casual recreational orgy. Is that a rave still though? Haley Ramirez, is that a vibrator or pen on the table? I'm sure it's a pen, but it looks like a vibrator. Girl, all you need to be a vibrator is a firm object that vibrates. And you can make anything vibrate if you want. Hell, this coffee mug over here has been a vibrator to me once or twice, if you know what I mean. Denny's or IHOP? Okay, if I'm depressed and want to kill myself, Denny's. If I want hope or to be more optimistic, IHOP. Have you ever been kidnapped? No, I wish I was though. Do you want to kidnap me? Come and get me, everybody. Hey Dora, have you visited other countries? Sí, I've been to Mexico, France, Canada, but does that count? Italy, Spain, Portugal, and one time Mars. Sabrina, where's the map? The map! I don't know where the map is. Oh my gosh, where's map? Hold on 1 second. Map's in a coma. Sorry. What's your favorite food? Probably burritos. Why don't you call the cops on Swiper? Why don't you call the cops on Swiper? I'm just trying to keep him from stealing all of my to know, Dora, have you ever killed a man? Dom, how did you know? Well, that's all for today. I gotta go drunk surfing. I'll see you later, everybody. And don't forget to follow @ThisIsAOK on Instagram.